I've never played the NES version of this. It was on Sega Genesis, however.
Yeah, I think I played the Genesis one. Because I remember playing it at, I would say mutual friends of ours, but it wasn't my friend. It was like you guys were over at, you and our older sister were like double date friends with...
Yeah, we had
neighboring family.
Yeah, there was a family where they had a son and a daughter that were...
Pass me the brick, bro.
They had a daughter that was my sister's age and a son that was my age, in our grades. So yeah, we were like double date friends, I guess you could say.
And one time, like, you guys, like, had to basically babysit me, I feel like, is what it was.
I think sometimes Mom just had us a couple times stay over there when they weren't going to be home or whatever.
Oh, okay, so I selected the mode where it's like Final Fantasy Tactics, I guess, is what 45 degree means.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Right.
Which seems... kind of seems better.
That's how I would want it.
But it's also...
Well, I don't know.
It's also kind of tough to think about.
Like right... I would want right to go down and right, I guess. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Okay, alright, alright. This game's got a learning curve. This was a Mark Cerny game, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang.
This looks awesome. Oh!
Whoa, look at those little dudes. They're trying to eat my marble.
Don't let him eat your marble.
But, okay, get out of there. And then, there it goes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Wasn't this an arcade game that had a ball you spun to control the marble?
I think so, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
If I had a bunch of money, that's what I would spend money on, like arcade cabinets.
Oh. I skipped the corner a little bit and it kind of dizzied my marble a little bit. Oh, we're gonna go in the thing. Nice. Yeah.
Trackball? Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Alright. This one's intermediate, this race. I wonder how badly you can crash into walls before it kills you. Oh, you gotta be careful of that, though. Okay, alright.
It's funny because, like, the marble has, like, different ways it can die with different death animations, like Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh, jeez. Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
You know, I'm thinking the 45 degrees, it's too difficult to think about diagonals. You know?
Yeah, in Tactics you never need to diagonal.
Right. I had the same issue with Snake, Rattle, and Roll.
You could try it the other way.
Yeah. If I, you know, when I play next, I'm gonna do it that way. Excuse me. Okay, alright, there we go. And then, you know, give it some of these. Oh, they're trying to... I don't know if they're trying to suck or blow me. Oh, I thought that was a wall right there. I mean, clearly it's not. I just, you know, in the moment, I misread it.
Oh, a launcher.
Yeah, catapult. What a great idea for a game. Oh, no. Oh, God.
You're getting bullied.
Yeah. That's like a pattern you gotta memorize, I guess. Do I have to use this to jump? Boom, boom, and then boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay. And then it does double, and then... Yeah, but look, I'm trying to read this.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Alright, here you go. I was a high roller. So yeah, if you want the tactic style, that's 45-degree mode.
I'll try it.
Third, did you play this on NES? And do you remember how did you control it? Yeah, I feel like this is just like a super good idea for a game as far as like when they weren't able to do true 3D yet, but like look how clear it looks and how good it looks. And man, this soundtrack is jamming. Is this a Tim Follin game?
Do A and B do anything?
I don't think I ever pressed them. I feel like the guy from that Wii Shop channel, the Nirvana the Band video about me.
Oh, I just said a swear!
About Wii Shop channel.
Yeah, right now I just press right.
Right. I see the argument for it, but like, I think it's more intuitive to do it the other way. Like when I'm in a spot, you know, and I need to be quick, right? Wow, that score display can't really handle it. That's a good question, man, and I assumed I had lives, but
No, I think it just takes time.
Yeah, it probably just takes time, you're right. I didn't even think about it. Oh, especially that one where the dustpan has to collect you. Ooh, that one takes a while.
Yeah, you have to like think about the thing. I don't know.
Right. It takes a lot of like premeditation to do it this way. This is like Mario Odyssey. That part, you know, on darker side. Where you're long jumping across them.
Yeah. I'm running. No, I didn't mean to do it.
This is madness, dude.
All right. I do want to try it the 90-degree way.
Yeah. Okay, if it's gonna ask us our name every time, then we might as well just. I don't like that you can't go like up A, right? Don't like that. You gotta wait for the marble to stop. I'm all about snappy menus, you know? It's a thing that I feel like I complain about in games a lot, is when they don't have like really snappy feeling menus. There we go. I keep thinking about Popo playing this game in the baby costume. Woo! Come on! Oh yeah, this is so much more just intuitive. You just gotta be able to trust your diagonals, you know, that's all.
Yeah.
Which it's an NES controller, you're gonna be fine. Uh-oh. Oh, this is ice, is it? Oh, fuck, it's slippery here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are we out of time? Oh my god, I was looking at the timer.
We both said one swear. I said it really quietly and then realized I wasn't supposed to swear. I don't know if anyone would have heard it.
Oh man, the ice, dude.
So what happens if we fail?
I really got to get that figured out. What do you guys think? Like, let's hear some ideas.
How do you get punished? What do you get punished by when you swear during no swearing?
Some easy stuff would be like you got to do push-ups, right? That would be easy. The first idea was we have to watch a cutscene from Kingdom Hearts. That was my first idea.
That's funny. That sounds good. You'll have to get some to put in the hopper.
Right, that's exactly the thing though, is it needs the preparation of knowing where to get these cutscenes from.
Yeah, I couldn't get past that thing.
Alright, there we go. You can push the black marble off for points. Oh. Okay, I think this is where I died last time.
I think they're sucking. Yeah, they're definitely sucking you.
Yeah.
Sucking you off.
Sucking me right off. There we go. Get on the catapult. Okay.
Do you think there's gonna be a Happy Gilmore 2?
No way. I mean, it's not that surprising, but it's a little insulting. They're gonna sully the good name of Happy Gilmore. The one movie that's given Adam Sandler all of the, what's the word, like...
Cloud?
Yeah, but specifically like goodwill, you know? Anytime anyone talks about like how Adam Sandler sucks, someone's always gotta say, except Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna ruin Happy Gilmore.
Because Happy Gilmore is good.
And now they're gonna ruin it.
Even though it's funny because he's such an unlikable character in the movie. Like,
yeah.
he's an asshole in that movie like the whole time.
He's like psychotically violent and yeah. But it's a funny movie. That's one of my favorite Ben Stiller performances also is in that movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, Happy Gilmore's funny. Do you think Billy Madison would be funny if you watched it today, though?
I think there'd be a lot of funny stuff in it, but I think overall I wouldn't really like it. I don't know.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, 1,000 points for that. Yeah, like Chris Farley's part in that movie is still funny.
I don't know. I think I might like it, actually. I think I might like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got Norm Macdonald in it, right?
Yeah, I think.
Not very much, though.
And Artie Lang, I think, is the other guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably would like. I think I would like it. There'd be some...
Oh, this part's brutal. Is Grandma's Boy isn't an Adam Sandler movie, though, is it? Did he write it?
I think I would hate Grandma's Boy.
Yeah,
I think I would absolutely hate Grandma's Boy.
When we were younger, it was a movie that everybody liked, but I don't think I would like Grandma's Boy if I saw it today.
It's by the Happy Madison production team.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think Adam Sandler wrote it or like and he definitely wasn't in it.
I think that Alan Covert or the guy that plays like the main character. That's in a bunch of Adam Sandler stuff. He's in Happy Gilmore. He's the caddy, the homeless guy caddy.
Man, I wonder if you get less time because you've got like no time already.
You know the in Little Nicky, he's like the roommate. That's like loves acting.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
He's the homeless caddy?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Wait, in Little Nicky.
He's like the roommate that like I love acting.
And he turns the Coke into the Pepsi and he's like, and he drinks
Yeah.
it. This Coke tastes like Pepsi.
Yes.
Oh.
That guy. Yeah, because he's the guy in Grandma's Boy.
Oh, he's the main character. Yeah.
That guy. I think he wrote Grandma's Boy.
Oh, he wrote it. Okay, gotcha.
And is like the star of it. But I don't think Adam Sandler wrote it. I think that guy wrote it. That guy writes a lot of movies with Adam Sandler though.
Okay. I mean, Grandma's Boy had like some funny things.
Yeah, there's funny stuff in it.
Yeah. Like Nick Swardson's whole character in that movie is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, I don't think I would like it if I saw it now. I'm generally not really into, like, weed humor, though. And that movie is a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. Right. Like, I think it can be funny, but I think a lot of people who, like, smoke weed just think, like, it's funny to, like, just, like, mention it or, like, just have it brought up, period.
Right. That's exactly what I mean. Like, I bet, because you can do it well. I bet the movie Half-Baked has a lot of funny humor in it that involves
like
marijuana,
the munchies
right?
or whatever, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Grandma's Boy has a lot of stuff in it that's like
it just seems like bro humor.
Yeah, dude, this
part
obstacle is you just can't do it. Okay, there's got to be a setup, bro. What if you, boom, just dedicate down... Oh! Okay. Maybe that's how you do it every time.
Yeah. But,
like, look at this.
Yeah,
oh!
Yeah.
You have a global timer, and every level only gives you so much. And it might not be enough to actually beat the level, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this level only gives you 35.
Yeah. Dude, I think we should make a rap song. I think you could produce me a beat. You could even play the drums for real. It'd be fun to make a rap song.
I'd be kind of interested in, like,
trying to produce
drumming up a beat for you.
Yeah, like a boom bap rap beat.
Like, mouth me the beat you're looking for.
I don't know, just something like...
I think I could do that.
Just something like that.
Okay, alright. I might put a couple extra baps in there.
I don't know, just like a beat you'd rap to. I've noticed a lot of Wu-Tang beats just go boop, boop, bap. Boom, boom, bap. Do, do, bap. Do, do, bap. Do, do, bap.
Dude, I can't beat this level.
It's a RZA beat.
Okay, this part, it's like we have to jump. Like, throw me. But that's not far enough to throw. Oh, that was my chance. It's like, I'm just like praying that it throw. Oh! No, if I go full speed, I think I'll just fall the whole way. Like,
yeah.
No, that didn't work. What if, wait a second, what if A or B is like a fast roll? Like a run. You know what I'm saying? It's a power roll.
It kind of seems like it is.
It's gotta be, cause like otherwise that thing I keep dying on is insurmountable.
Oh, A speeds you up. Yeah, it did seem like it was when I tried to press it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because it doesn't seem like the way if you're trying to like time it, it doesn't seem like it's easy enough to be feasible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
To have it like throw you.
And like when we're slipping on the ice and we're like we can't get back on, I bet some A action there would help too.
Okay, why don't I just go down the funnel? Because this way.
Oh, it's a bumpy road over there.
Yeah.
That might be easier though.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, that part looks pretty tough.
Jeez, I'm not good.
Did you put it back on 45 mode?
I don't think so. No, I didn't. I'm just real bad at it.
None shall pass.
Go down, you fucking marble!
I move for no
It's like
man.
it just doesn't accept your inputs on the ice.
Yeah,
It
that's
just
what I'm telling you.
fucking
You
doesn't-
you gotta have a setup. Whatever you just did, do that next time. It's tricky though. It's tricky.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
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 Oh.
Nice. Some of this music reminds me of System Shock 1. Just like having all that like wow, like stuff like that going on, you know?
I like try to turn too early, I think.
You've got like the Alright, you might get farther than I've ever been here.
I can't do it! I can't do it!
Oh! Oh man, better than ever. Alright. I gotta up my game here.
But yeah, you just jump it. You just jam it. Ooh, you figured out the just don't put in a name strat.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be really smart, so when you did it first, I was like, oh man, I didn't think of it first. Alright, here we go. Black marble is just a waste of time, dude. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this action. Oh shit. That one takes forever. Oh, brutal. Oh, what's this? What was Magic Wand? Whoa!
Do you remember starting to get taller? Were you excited you were getting taller, or did you feel like you were it was changing your identity?
No, I liked it. I was the short kid in school, like for years and years. My friends actually called me Mini Man. Mm-hmm. My nickname in middle school was Mini Man because while all the other kids had grown a foot, I was still like 4 feet tall. And then in like the first year of high school, I finally grew a bit.
Yeah, I never did.
So yeah, I was
I'm only like 5'5".
I was very glad because I did not enjoy being the short kid.
Oh, I should
Get
just
me up
went
there.
down. I should just
Get
went
me up
down
there.
the other way.
How do I do it? I'm pressing A.
You gotta like. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, right. It wasn't great.
Mini-Man?
At least it was Mini-Man, though.
Yeah, it wasn't like Little Bitch. Or,
Right.
Squeak. It's Little Bitch, right?
Yeah, I remember...
In
Basketball?
Basketball. Little Bitch?
Yeah, Little Bitch was... Yes, it was. Squeaks was like a different guy, right?
No, it was Squeak, Little Bitch.
Oh.
Squeak, Little Bitch, Scolari, when they're saying all their names.
Okay.
Squeak, Little Bitch, Scolari.
Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah! Alright, big jump. Oh. Done it. Oh, what the fuck is this now?
Hammers, dude. It's hammer time.
What's
You're
the
getting
pattern?
hammered.
What's
You're
the
getting hammered.
fucking pattern, dude?
Getting
Look
hammered.
at this shit.
Oh, you.
The pattern here.
Oh, you.
Shut up for a second.
Oh,
You're driving me insane right now.
Yeah! Oh my god! Oh, yeah.
What was the pattern?
Silly race.
Oh no, what's so silly that we gotta... Oh my god, I cannot mount the... What is silly about this? It feels like it's really easy to go up stairs. Do I gotta go up and interact with this thing?
It's like backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Sucking you up.
And like,
That's game over?
going uphill felt like going downhill, kind of.
I think your name was D. Can I just say...
Oh, you can wrap it.
Everything you know is wrong. Yeah, that was like the description of the race.
Isn't that the name of a Weird Al song?
I don't know.
Everything you know is wrong. Black is white and up is down, short is long, or something. Yeah, everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, left is right, you're wrong.
Smile is frown.
Something like that, yeah. That's totally a Weird Al song.
Tip down, you fucker. Don't sweep me up. Hey.
Oh, you're taking the tube as backup.
I just want to try it. Oh yeah, look at that. That is tough.
Flex, he plays fast and loose with the marble. You're flying off left and right, but like you're cruising at the same time.
A little fast and loose. This part though is...
So yeah, my strategy has been like 3 notches or 3 lines down, just go straight down and left. Yeah, there you go. That worked too.
Marble, please.
Dude, this soundtrack is sweet.
What's going on? Oh, I'm being swept up.
Listen to how metal this song is. Dun, 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 dun. Some of these sound like riffs I would write. Nice. The intro to this track reminds me of The End Is Nigh. Specifically the, what is it called?
Looks like it gave me 10 seconds. I don't know why it did, though. This part is tough, too, dude. Get my marble up that... Get my marble up there! How do I do it?
Ooh. Look at this McDonald's ass level. Nice. Get ready for the hammers.
I have no time.
Alright. This game is sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds good, RN Jesus. Chippy. Never heard of it. Alright, here we go. We're going pretty slow and steady. Yeah, I was looking at that third, because there's like multiple ways to get into the goal of level 1. And I was thinking like, yeah, I wonder if you gotta like jump the level over there. Oh no. Someday I'll be cool enough to do that. Yeah. Alright, about right there, just straight down and left. Yeah, whoa. And there we go.
Oh, damn, random review.
Oh yeah, what system are we doing? I legitimately want to do like a metal cover of this song.
You know?
Shoot. I don't know about this part though. Alright, here we go. Okay, this is with the suckers? Yeah. Okay, then over there.
That part is tough.
And then bloop. Catapult me over here. And then you know, these things are tricky. There we go. And then okay. And then okay. All right. Now these hammers though, I hate them. They do the oh no. They do like that, and then that. There we go. Okay, I remembered that. Yeah, okay. Better than ever. Is it silly time?
No, it's silly. Everything you know is wrong.
Yeah, that is what it is. It's like you like roll upward. Oh, and then all the enemies are tiny. This is great. Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, shit. There we go. So now this is gonna, like, we're gonna go... Whoa. Okay. There we go. And then... Oh, no.
There's, like, monsters up here.
Oh, my God. If everything I know is wrong, then are the monsters good? I don't think they were.
Alright.
Alright, for Super Famicom, give me a second. Alright, give me a number between 1 and 26. And I might start somewhere wacky, so...
I was gonna say don't start from...
Yeah. Alright. So I'm starting from this spot. So we go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I might have done this one before. But I might have more to say about it now than last time.
Don't sweep it up, just let's go! I got a maid that can sweep this up. Oh, he ate me and then licked his fucking lips. No.
Alright, so this is my bootleg copy of Megami Tensei, the Old Testament. So this is normally a Super Famicom game, but I got an English version of it on a SNES cartridge. But yeah, so this is Megami Tensei 1 and 2. It's kind of like the Mario All-Stars of Megami Tensei, in that Megami Tensei 1 and 2 were originally Famicom games, and then they remade both of them for Super Famicom, put them in a package together, and this is Megami Tensei, the Old Testament, otherwise known as Kiyuyaku Megami Tensei. And this game is fantastic. I haven't finished SMT 2 yet, like Shin Megami Tensei 2 yet, but what's interesting is on Super Nintendo they made Shin Megami Tensei, and then Shin Megami Tensei 2, and then they did the remake of regular Megami Tensei 1 and 2. So the graphics and the way that the menus look and work, and the controls and all that stuff are better in this remake of the two predecessors than it is in Shin Megami Tensei. The quality of life is upgraded, you know? So it's kind of funny that I played them in the order of playing the remakes of the first two games before playing SMT 1 and 2. Because it meant that, like, then it was a big step back to go to SMT 1. Yeah, dude, these things are fucking tough. So yeah. So there's generally better gameplay and better presentation in this than in Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2. And also, I really like the style of these two games, where in the first one, there's no overworld, and you're just always in the first-person dungeon crawling mode, you know? And you just kind of go through the whole world like that. All of the dungeons are connected, and eventually you make it through all of them, you know? Where, like, you go down to the bottom, right, and then you're on the ground level, which allows you to get over to this other tower that goes back up, and that kind of thing, and They do some creative stuff with it, like you go up to a floating place at some point and whatnot. But yeah,
how do you get over to that?
So the first one is really sweet.
You gotta jump it from like
oh,
this?
from that? Yeah, that's cool. And then Megami Tensei 2 adds in the overworld and has overall been my favorite one so far of the classic Megami Tenseis. Regular Megami Tensei 2 in this package I think was fantastic, and it was the best one so far. So yeah, I really like this package. I haven't played the Famicom originals, but I would definitely recommend the Super Famicom remakes for sure. They're awesome.
Have you ever seen a Nightmare on Elm Street?
I've seen the third one, Dream Warriors.
Oh god, that's the one with like the roach, where the woman like turns into a bug. She starts turning into like a roach in the Roach Motel.
Yeah, I think that was part of it.
It's also got this other thing that, where the guy's like a marionette with like his veins.
I almost, yeah.
It's gross enough to think about.
I almost passed out when I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm thinking about it now, it grosses me out.
Mm-hmm. Like, when it was happening, I was like, whoa, that's, like, really creative and cool. And then after the scene was over, I was like, holy shit, I don't feel good. And I, like, went to the bathroom and almost threw up and almost passed out.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. And, like, it shows her, like, sleepwalking in the hospital, and it shows, like, in her dream, and she's all, like, fucked up and, like, doing that with that. Or it might be a dude. It's a guy, I think.
On that part of it? Yeah.
But, like, it shows, like, in the real world where he's just, like, sleepwalking.
Yeah. Overall, though, it was pretty funny, that movie. Like, they were really silly with it, you know?
Yeah.
With, like, the way that they
there's like the girl, she wants to be on TV, and he, like, smashes her face through the...
Oh, yeah. But when they realized that, like...
And then said something like, now you're on prime time, bitch!
Oh, you're right.
Just, like, something like that.
Yeah. But then, like, you know, when they realize that they can fight back, it gets kind of silly, you know, and then pretty enjoyable.
They just, like, toss me off.
Yeah, like, it kind of feels like you should...
I don't fucking get how to get by it.
This is kind of my least favorite thing about this game right now, is that sequences like this, the patterns that they do are really hard to follow, you know? Like, here's what I mean. They're really hard to follow, partly because they're really long, you know? The patterns. And in a timed game, it's kind of annoying to be waiting for a certain part of, like, a fucking 20-second pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, Fucko can't get on the board.
How much do you use the A button?
Too much.
Okay, because I was going to say, I use it very little. So far, you know. Once I get good at the game, then we'll be flying all over the place. Oh. Now I'm not going to make this cycle. Well, now I'll be at a pretty good time to get on it there. Oh, no. Whoa.
Doo-doop. Doo-doop.
Fuck. Man.
Acid puddle.
The difficulty curve on this game is steep. As in, like, the first level's easy, but they ramp up real quickly. Oh my god. Oh, not this one. Fuck!
Did you like, what was your favorite classes in school?
I'm going down this way, I guess.
Did you like, the art classes?
No, I never
Really?
really liked the art class.
Oh man, that was the thing for me.
I'm generally very bad at art, and
You don't have to be good at it though.
well, I just didn't enjoy doing it very much.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't like drawing really, and I don't like ceramics was like the worst, you know, like
Yeah,
making
it was hard.
making models out of clay and stuff.
Well, yeah. Now you're dealing with 3 dimensions, you know.
Right. I'm very bad at it, and
You think you'd like to do it now, or still no?
Nah.
Like, it'd be fun for me, I think, to like go to an adult painting class or something. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to paint like the nude man. I'd like make his dick like really sweet on the painting. He had like a robot dick.
Oh no. Oh, I did worse that time.
You out of time, Toots.
But I
Copy.
really liked math. I was very into math. I went all the way through calculus in high school. We had a class called I really liked the video editing class also, whatever that was called.
A little mathy.
A
little Matthias.
You know, the class where we made the music video?
No,
It was-
it was like visual tech.
Yeah, visual tech. I think that's what it was called.
I did everything. He let us do 2 versions of certain projects, and I did 2 of every.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about this because didn't we both make keyboarding magazines?
Keyboarding magazines.
You didn't make that. Like one of my one of the things was like design a cover for a magazine.
Yeah.
And I did one with keyboarding about keyboards with like Rob Kleiner on it with like the bloody keyboard.
Okay, I did the cover of my magazine featured Tubbering.
Okay.
So that must have been the thing.
And then I copied someone else's idea and did like a teen Scream mag. It was called like Teen Scream or something.
Mm-hmm.
But had like Danny DeVito and Morgan Freeman was one of like the
hunks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
And it said like a photo spread with like spread all capitalized.
Okay.
And I thought that was really funny, but it was fucking stupid.
But yeah,
I went all in with that. That class, it was just interesting what they were talking about.
Yeah, I really liked that class. The thing is, I wish that I was more into it.
I didn't like the photography.
Yeah. I feel like, and this is total.
I didn't understand how to like frame a shot. Like, I didn't really get it. I'm like, okay, now so take a picture of some stuff. It's like, well, no, you want to like compose a fucking photograph, you know?
Yeah.
Don't just take a picture of a cat. Take a pic, like it should be like,
You know, a guy giving a thumbs up. You know.
yeah, but whatever.
So this is like gonna be super hipstery, but like, I feel like a lot of the time in art classes, sort of the issue was that there wasn't enough resources for everybody to make their own project, right? So you had to be in groups.
Yeah.
And it was like the groups were really cramping my style and holding back my artistic integrity. You know what I mean?
When we did our music video, it was 4 short ones. We just had a segment in each of them.
Oh,
where we picked
funny.
our own song and just did our own thing. It was really shitty, and I wish I would have tried harder at it as a thing. But what were you saying? That
Yeah,
just
that
the idea that the group so that was kind of our compromise. We'll just all get like a 20-second segment instead of.
The funny thing with mine was that we all had to like agree on a song, you know?
Yeah.
And,
see, we didn't do that.
And it was hard to agree on a song because I was the only one who liked metal, you know, and yada yada. But eventually we agreed on, I think it's called, we agreed on the song by Weird Al that's about calling in. Calling in sick today. That one.
Okay, yeah.
But the thing was, I just ended up doing everything anyway. You know?
Yeah.
I filmed the whole video. I edited the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, what? Fuck. Why didn't I just do my own song? And you guys can all take credit for my work anyway. But
yeah.
oh well, you know. Oh well.
I did a Simpleton from Mushroom Head,
Mm-hmm.
and someone did 1979 from by Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay.
Another one was the Yeah Yeah Yeahs.
Ooh.
And another one was, you know what? I like some of their stuff.
Yeah.
And yep, I've definitely like more stuff than I did before, and like think about stuff differently, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
And I do kind of like. I like some of their stuff. Some of their stuff I really don't like.
I think the only song I've heard of theirs is Maps, and I hated it. But it was in Rock Band 1, and I hated it.
I think there could be some. Anyway.
That's it, though.
And then someone did. It was either Paradise City or Welcome to the Jungle. I don't remember which one.
Okay,
I don't remember which one. I think it was Welcome to the Jungle.
At least having to wait for I had to wait for the cycle there anyway, so the additional punishment of sweeping up the marble didn't matter.
So that gives you 10 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a fun class, though.
I did another class with that same teacher that was good too.
Was his name like Mr. Hansen?
I think it was Mr. Hansen. Yeah. He had another class called Goals 2000 that was really cool.
Yeah.
It was just like it was like the kind of class where people say like we should be having classes about this.
Yeah.
It was like that where it was a lot of information about different, like, what do you call careers where the people need training or like skills?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's like a name for that type of work, but anyway, it was like skill trades.
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of information about trades, right? Like,
yeah.
Like there were like 20 stations.
Vocational.
Yeah, there were like 20 stations that were different, like skill trade focused things.
Yeah.
And every week or whatever, you went to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there was one about like fiber optics and one about like audio engineering and shit. And it was really cool. There was like a lot of good information.
Yeah. Do you remember Horizons? It was like you had to like pick a career and then like calculate. I don't know, like pick a career.
Oh, yeah. And like they told you about like how much the people make in that industry and
like
stuff.
what you have to like do to, I remember I picked stunt performer, and it was like pretty lucrative.
Yeah, I remember looking up programmers, and they made less than I expected.
It's a good idea for a class, but it's like something that most kids won't be interested at that point.
Oh, that was my chance to go! Oh my god, I wasn't expecting to make it there. These things, you know what they look like? They remind me of that game Hylix. The hammer is coming out and hitting.
Oh, yeah. How long has it been since you played that?
A few weeks. I beat it.
Oh, you beat it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was probably like 5 hours long total.
I didn't know you beat it.
There is a Hylix 2, though.
Yeah, I think I want to get Hylix and play it. I was kind of not watching
Oh, yeah.
some of it because I was thinking, I kind of want to play this.
Yeah, it was sweet. I liked it a lot. I'm really struggling with this. With, like, seeing what's what if I go back in? No?
So the Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury is coming out or already out? Or
It's out, yeah. I got it.
Okay.
I haven't played it yet though, because I'm playing Bravely Default 2 right now.
When did that come out?
It's like yesterday. It came out Friday, whatever day that
really?
was.
Bravely
Yeah.
Default 2 just came out,
Mhm.
and you're playing it after your scathing review of it?
Yeah, because
Well, it's not really it's interesting.
the only thing wrong with it is the plot, right? And they're not gonna fuck that up again, because they have to make a new plot, you know. They can make the graphics the same and the gameplay the same and the soundtrack the same, but they have to write a new story.
Yeah.
So, however, I gotta say, I have a lot of issues with the presentation of Bravely Default 2 so far. It's on the Unreal Engine, and there's a lot of things about it that I don't like, you know. Like, it's there are a lot of... This is, like, non-spoiler stuff. This is all technical, right? In case you don't want to hear about Bravely Default 2. This is all technical jargon.
What is Bravely Default 1 for? DS?
3DS.
3DS. I should play it.
So, second one's on Switch, and it's on the Unreal Engine. The load times are kind of long. You know, there's a lot of frame hitching. Like, any time that, like, something happens, you know...
An unreal amount?
You lose some frames, right? When, like, it has to load dialogue, like, when, like, all kinds of shit. It just, like, hitches frames all the time.
What is... Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead.
There's fucking motion blur all over the game on everything that drives me insane. Like the character animations when they swing their swords in combat and stuff, they got all this fucking motion blur on them.
What is it? It's like a turn-based RPG.
Yeah, it's like a Final Fantasy 1 through 6 style RPG.
And it's like class-based, job-based.
Mm-hmm. And that part of it is fantastic.
I should play the first one. And you like set up, yeah, you know, you set up, yeah, because tactics is fucking.
So, like, so the thing about the motion blur, oh my god, it's like, it's bad enough that all the characters have motion blur on them when they move, you know?
Yeah.
But where it really gets to be a problem, and this is where it's like, I can't even believe that a AAA company would make this mistake, but consider games that generally have motion blur are usually games where you are moving forward a lot of the time, and sometimes you gotta turn your camera, and when you turn your camera, there's motion blur, right? This is an RPG where when you're in a dungeon, it is a top-down view, and as you move around, the whole dungeon scrolls around because it's a camera following you overhead, you know what I mean? Which means when you're running around in a dungeon, the entire dungeon becomes blurry as the camera follows you. And it's like, how did they think that this was okay? It's like, it's unbelievable. It's unreal.
Yeah. Sounds less good than the first one.
Yeah, so far, all of those things about it I really don't like. I also think that the writing is very humdrum bland. It's not like in-your-face bad, the writing. What up, Radium? It's not like in-your-face bad. Oh, you got to the silly stage.
Yeah, I did get this one.
It's just like really boring and bland, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I've started to kind of skip through dialogue kind of fast.
Good time for switching them.
Oh. Oh, you know what? We might have had double audio on that, and I apologize for that. I forgot to mute that earlier. I forgot to mute the double audio. But yeah, I've started to kind of skip through the dialogue and just kind of skim it because it's really boring. I got to this scene where there's like a pig monster, and all of the all the characters are like, "Oh, a monster!" and then he's like, "Oh, don't attack me!" Bravely Default 2. You know, and they're like, oh my god, a monster can talk, and he's like, oh, you're not attacking me? You must be better than most humans. And they're like, yeah, you know, you can talk, I guess. You seem okay. And then I left the ring on the ground. And they're like, oh, you did. Maybe we can help you find it. Maybe we can help you. And then he's like, oh, okay, maybe you can help me. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna find it for you. And okay. And it's like, fuck, I'm just like, at this point, I'm just starting to just skip through it and just skim it, you know? Because there's nothing like clever or fun about the dialogue.
Yeah, it's not like Mario RPG.
Yeah, exactly. Like the last JRPG I was playing was fucking Yakuza, you know, where the dialogue was fantastic.
Alright, I got to the ultimate
race. Alright. You're better than me now.
Ooh, farts on the board.
Mm-hmm. Okay, alright.
Thank you for not hurting me. I lost my favorite ring.
Where's the last place you left it? We're ready to drop everything we're doing and help you get it.
Right.
Why would you do that? Because that's what's in our hearts.
It's the right thing. It just feels like the right thing to do.
What are some of the jobs you love?
Well, I don't have very many yet. But, so right, you know...
Thief? Or is it rogue or thief?
I don't have it yet.
Wait, which one is it?
I don't know. I don't have it yet.
What about the first game?
I don't remember. I think it was I think there was thief though, but I don't remember exactly. There was probably thief in it though. You know, it's got thieves, it's got monks, you know.
Mm-hmm. What about monks things?
It's got time mages, it's got geomancers.
Magic?
The monk has a move that if the enemy is defending, it ignores that, so it just still does regular damage. That's pretty sweet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's coming. Come on, buddy! Magic!
He failed.
No, he's already out. He couldn't size it up fast enough.
It's like I was looking at him and it's like he was thinking about if he wanted to jump up here, but he really didn't think so. But it's like he wasn't enough sure that he didn't want to.
Whoops.
To jump onto your. And then he just decided he couldn't make up a decision.
There we go. That's tricky.
What do you like more?
Oh, you're coming from this side, huh?
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
If we were to play one of them right now, I would want to play Mortal Kombat 100%.
Really?
100%.
Street Fighter is... I was thinking about that the other day, and like, man, Street Fighter is way better. It's just an actually good fighting game. Like, Mortal Kombat's really, like, charming.
Yes.
But, like... And, like, the engine's fun for a little bit, but then it's like, okay, I know, it's all, like, jump kicks and leg sweeps.
Okay, let me give you a more thorough answer. If we're gonna put a game into the system right now and play it, it's gonna be Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But if you're like, okay, you have to learn a fighting game and dedicate hours to it and get good at it, then I'm picking Street Fighter.
Yeah. Street Fighter 2 is awesome.
It kind of seems like Street Fighter 2 is like the best fighting game of all time, sort of. Maybe not like it's still the best, but like it made the biggest impact as far as this is like a real genre of game that's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mortal Kombat has really cool stuff, though, you know.
I want to watch the movie one of these days.
There's a lot going on good for Mortal Kombat. As a kid, I was way more into Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this, yeah.
Yeah, you get all the time.
Oh, get him.
Oh, wow, plus that.
Okay, there we go. I want to know how to get out the other side. It looks easier. Woo! Okay, there. Oh my god. So there we go, and then maybe this side is easier. So how did you do this? I didn't
go
really
down,
get it. Like,
and then
oh,
over
there
and
we
up.
go. Whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, here we go. Ultimate race. Oh, that makes sense. It's like a player 2 thing, yeah. Okay. Oh! Oh, dang.
Oh, you're wasting time.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to line this up. There we go. Okay. And then this is like ice. Okay, alright, alright. Whoa, whoa. Oh, get out of here. What?
Oh, the acid pool.
I didn't realize it could double dip. You could double dip. There we go. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh, the ice is so brutal. Okay, so when you're on ice, you just can't do anything. It seems. So there we go, there we go. Okay, what's this now? Oh, 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 I've seen this.
Yeah.
This is the thing I've seen in this game. Okay, okay, okay. We're all the way up to number 3. Tengen, huh? But this is a licensed game. This is before the Great Betrayal, perhaps. Man, we ate some meatloaf today before streaming. I'm still getting meatloaf burps. But yeah, so what was your least favorite like class then in school? I took this one class.
Gym was by far my least favorite.
Yeah. I took this one class called Personal Financial Management.
Yeah.
Which sounded like it could have had good info, but it was really just like how to balance your checkbook, which is just doing a math problem, you know? And then we like...
Didn't it seem good, though, because you liked math?
Yeah, but it's just addition and subtraction. There was nothing fun. There was no fun math, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was like, we like watched a movie about credit card theft or something, you know? I don't know. It was a bunch of bullshit. It was like the most boring class I ever had, and the teacher did not help the boringness. She was like really like calm and soft-spoken,
Yeah.
you know? And it was like I was falling asleep in that class every day. I also felt there was a class called American Experience.
Yeah.
Did you have the same class?
It sounds familiar than a name.
Oh my god, that was the easiest class of my whole high school career. Because, okay, so the first thing that we did in American Experience every day was we had to read the newspaper. Like, she had
Oh, I did take that class, yeah.
The teacher had a bunch of...
Miss Khalil?
Yes. The teacher had a bunch of newspapers, and she would have us read the newspaper and then, like, write up, like we had to basically relay the stories to her, you know?
And she had, like, criteria, like, what's the subject, what's the... Yeah.
We just had to write up a little report about what was in the news, as well as current events that we knew about also, you know?
Yeah.
And this was the very beginning of the class. We did this for the first, like, 15 minutes or something. After that, it was like a regular social studies class. It was,
I'm gonna die here.
it was like a regular, just American history class, you know? But, the thing was, she wanted us to do, like, 3 of these current events, but I would always turn in, like, 8, because they were so easy, and she didn't really read them. You know, I just had to write down, like, Maddox wrote a new article on his website today, you know, and I'd get credit for it. And she would give, like, a shitload of extra credit for doing so many extra, and then I just didn't do anything else in the class. I just slept. I would just fall asleep in the corner, and I got an A+ in the class because I wrote a bunch of bullshit current events down at the start of every day.
Sounds like you beat the system on that class.
I also played a lot of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow on my Nintendo DS in that class.
Yeah. Ooh. I do remember that class now, because I remember that thing where you had to, like, write down. It was like you gave it. Yeah, you like had to write down, like, who was it about and, like, what the story was, and then, like, something. I remember that.
Yeah. There's a reason I 100% did Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, and it's because I was playing it a lot when I was in high school.
She probably didn't know you were playing it, though.
Yeah, right. I was what's the word? Inconspicuous about it. Uh-oh, this is no good. Oh my god, my system is failing! What is happening? I can't do the thing anymore! Holy shit, I just lost, like, all my time on that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you did. So in the beginning of do you know how The Last of Us 2, Joel, why he gets killed, or how that works, why he gets killed?
I don't really know why. Or, like, why. I just know that it's, like...
He gets killed by the new main character?
Yeah, it's like a new character that kills him, and then the rest of the game, they're, like, trying to... You're supposed to really like the character, so it's a really, like, fucking weird decision to make to have the first thing that she does.
No, but, like, what's the context of him getting killed? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
It's like, it matters so much.
Yeah, it did not seem satisfactory for most people, though, I guess. The funny thing about it, though...
Like, she just didn't know who he was and killed him because she thought she was being threatened?
I have no clue. But, like, also...
Right, I'm just saying, maybe it's that.
Oh,
so,
sure,
like,
yeah.
A reason why, like, you shouldn't blame her for it, because, like, she just thought she was getting...
Right,
get murdered or something, so she killed him.
Right.
And, like, she doesn't know who he is. He was just...
And, like, that can be a thing, sure, but it's a bizarre decision for the writers to make, you know? I don't know, though. The funny thing, though, is that, like, Joel isn't even really supposed to be a super likable character.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of the point of the first game. Well, you do like him, though. It's, like, a big part of the first game that, like, people are flawed, you know? He's a very flawed person.
Yeah.
But you still sympathize with him.
Yeah.
I played speaking of flawed characters that are really good, I played this little indie game recently called The Wizard and the Slug. Yeah. It was awesome, and, like, the writing in it was really good. And that was a big part of that game, was that, like, the main character who, like, takes you... Because you play as the slug, right? But the wizard is with you the whole time, and it's about him, you know.
Yeah.
And he is like a very, very flawed character, but in a way that's like really it's just really interesting and really well written, and you care about him a lot, you know.
Yeah. I haven't played the Lego games really. No.
I've pretty much never played a Lego game. They
always seem kind of basic bitch.
Yeah. I think a lot of people like them for that, you know. But yeah, I never got into them. They were like big time for a while. Like people were.
Yeah.
I ended up getting to the same spot.
Yeah. We're gonna have to beat this spot.
But yeah, I think people like them because from what I understand, they control nicely and just flow really well, and you know, they're just kind of a good time. From what I understand. I got some cookies and cream ice cream. Oh, man.
I got some double chocolate brownie or something.
Nice. You know what is really...
I didn't finish Rocky Road. The marshmallows were no bueno.
Okay. You might not be super into this, but, man. Have you ever had coffee ice cream?
I haven't tried it.
It's so good.
Is it? I could see it being good. I can see that.
I almost got some this time, but I just haven't had cookies and cream in a super long time.
Have you ever had cookies and cum?
Yes.
I know y'all be loving this shit right here. L-I-M-P. Biscuit is right here.
Did cookies and cum somehow make you think of like
Limp
chocolate
Bizkit.
starfish and the
No, I
hot
thought
dog
of Limp
flavored
Biscuit,
water?
which is like
Oh, okay.
it sounds like you're like jerking off onto a cookie until it gets soggy. Limp Biscuit.
Really? That's what you think of?
Yeah.
I guess I just never really...
Limp Biscuit.
I never really dissected Limp Bizkit before.
Someone was explaining that to me once. Limp Biscuit, and it's when you like jack off onto like a cookie.
What? Are you making this
No.
up?
No. Like the idea is you would do it with multiple people, and then the loser has to eat it.
What?
Yeah.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Really?
This is the kind of thing that 12-year-olds make up.
Yeah, someone was explaining this premise to me. Multiple people jerk off onto a cookie, and I guess it would have to be the last one would have to eat it, because otherwise, if it's the first one, then you only have to eat your own jizz. But if it's the last one, then you have to eat everyone's jizz. So it'd be the last.
How do you determine the loser, though?
The last one to jizz on the cookie.
But how do you... I don't understand how the last person can be determined.
Because everyone blows their load onto the cookie. And the one guy didn't
Oh, like
yet.
everyone's jerking at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
I didn't know what you weren't understanding. The last guy to fucking ejaculate onto the cookie is the loser.
Yeah, I just didn't yet have the picture of
Everyone in a
multiple
circle?
people in a circle around a cookie.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
In any case, I don't really believe that that's what a Limp Bizkit is.
Right, it's thought up of after the fact.
Yeah.
Someone tried to from the fucking bottom up design what Limp Bizkit is. Do you think that if Home Movies was back on TV, it would do better now?
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of like that style.
That style
has
is
more been established now that Bob's Burgers have been on for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, it seems like it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like the retro scripting type style where it's a lot of ad-libbing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of just people talking.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah, that was a great show. The first season,
And it has a lot of John Benjamin, so I think people would
Yeah.
recognize the voice and like it. Because it's funny, too.
yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to try to run it again. It's got a lot of the same voices. It's got Ron Lynch, and it's got Sam Cedar, and it's got...
Brendan Small. Oh, I guess he's probably not in Bob's Burgers, though.
He's been... Yeah, right. And he's been...
Uh-oh, you're on the wrong side of it. You might be boned. Oh, okay, there we go.
Fuck! I'm trying to, like, look at chat for a second when I'm dying, and then when... quickly
Oh,
back up.
yeah. I was at Mom and Dad's the other day, and our nephew Kyle was there, and he is what?
I think you'd appreciate it way more as an adult third scenario if you've never seen it recently. It's super funny.
He's...
Coach McGurk is, like, the funniest cartoon character.
Yeah, that show is...
Kyle's getting interesting how old he's getting. He's becoming more of, like, he's not like a little kid.
Right.
He's a little kid, but he's not like he's getting older. He's getting to the older age where, like, I remember, like, when I was that old, and, like,
But, so he's, like, what, 8 or something?
He's in, like, 2nd grade. So I think he'd be, like, yeah, 8 or 9.
He said something, at the dinner table, like, there's some game he's playing, and he's like, I always get screwed. And Mom and Dad were like, whoa. That's the whole story.
Yeah.
It's just that...
That's so much. Yeah, I'm surprised that you'd even bat an eye at that, but nah.
It's very Mom and Dad to... Oh. But it's funny.
slang for fornication.
It's funny, though, because I batted an eye a little bit, too, but probably just because of being raised by Mom and Dad, it makes me think about, like, things that kids say in the same way, you know?
Yeah.
Also, one thing, like if I talk about video games with Kyle,
Yeah.
I avoid saying words like kill and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking it was really weird when he would use those words. Like, just to hear a kid talk about killing something, I just think I do think that sounds really weird.
Yeah. Have you seen the home movies with Mitch Hedberg, where he's like the kid with like, it's like Brendan starts going out with like Mitch's ex-girlfriend, and he's like talking about how they should break up, so then he starts going out with her after. It's really funny, just like all his dialogue is really funny.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember it specifically, but I've seen every episode of that show at some point.
The one where they want Coach McGurk to go cry walking. they call him like Cloud. How do they call him? Where it's like he doesn't like the nickname. It's like it's something about Cloud, Little Cloud or something. Cry walking.
Okay. Okay, I'm kicking ass on this one, kind of, except I did just waste a lot of time on that last spot. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. What was that? It was like I landed and then just kidding.
You landed like so hard that you cracked.
Oh. Alright, good enough. Okay, I started to, no pun intended, I started to crack a little bit at the end there. But we'll see. Now that we know that you can get like 15 seconds off these enemies here, that's big time. Oh my god, I'm doing so poorly now, though. Right when I realized that I was doing kind of good, it all went down the shitter. Oh my god. Jesus.
Jesus fuck. Have you heard about there's a lot of sexual misconduct allegations against Marilyn Manson?
Yeah,
right now?
I did hear that, yeah. It's a little surprising because he's always so, like, cool and composed and well-spoken and stuff, you know, in interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he seems just like a really smart guy that you wouldn't really expect that out of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like a big glamorous shock rocker from the fucking 90s.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that surprising.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson.
I'm gonna kill your kids.
Who knows? You know, maybe he'll turn out to be the Antichrist after all.
Gonna kill your kids. I smell your britches and the stinky britches.
The acid, dude, is like the hardest thing to avoid in this game. Oh my god.
Baba, black sheep, have you any hay? Remember the Maryland monster on Mr. Show?
Yeah.
Did they like dump a bucket of blood on him or something? It's something dumb like that.
Well, I remember the bloody diaper thing with
Bloody
with the pizza parlor. It's like the punishment for the employees is they have to wear the bloody diaper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I got a bloody diaper.
Whoa. Nice.
Have you ever taken a shit and when you looked in the toilet, it was all full of blood?
Not for a long time.
But it's like there's like a blood vessel on your ass or something that broke or whatever.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I don't care to examine it that closely, like as to why it happened, because it was a long time ago. I don't think I need to go to the doctor. It was a long time ago. And Flex is just posing the question. We don't know about his bloody poop situation.
I'm just asking about yours.
Just spitballing. Asking for a friend.
Just wondering. Hypothetically.
You know, it might be TMI, but dude, this one time, I was pooping, and I looked down between my legs, you know? Like, I spread, and I kind of looked down into the toilet.
Yeah.
And I did a little clench, or not clench, the opposite, when you try to poop, you know?
Yeah.
I did like a little push, that's all I need to say.
Yeah.
And just a shot, just like, bloop, just a shot of blood came out of my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, psst, just like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
You were looking. Were you looking because your ass felt kind of like
I don't remember.
broke a blood vessel on it or something?
I don't really remember why I was looking.
You had a hemorrhoid in it, sort of bleeding or something.
Yeah, like maybe my anus was in pain or something. I don't exactly remember.
Yeah.
I just remember looking down and pushing, and it was like my butt peed blood for about 0.2 seconds. But this was years ago. Let me tell you, Soylent has greatly improved my my poop health.
Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to do something that's...
You've been thinking about it for a while.
I know, and I haven't been doing it. I'm gonna pull the trigger, I think. I'm gonna try to do a lot of stuff this spring, I think.
You drink a lot of Crystal Light because you want something light, but it does not have calories in the stuff to make your poo red or black. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I like when my poop's red and black. I love it.
Fuzzy, do you remember Mountain Dew Voltage? Well, they still make it, I think. I used to drink so much Mountain Dew Voltage that it started making my poop green. And you know that
my favorite's when my poop is green because it's the opposite of, it's easier to tell it apart from the blood.
So yeah, like Mountain Dew Pitch Black also started to do it a little bit as well when I drank a lot of that.
Yeah, Pitch Black made my poop green. You only had to drink like 1 can of it too, it seemed like. I'm getting a lot worse at this game.
Yeah, you're thinking about butts and pooping and blood.
How do you get past the birds?
I think that one you can just sidestep it, yeah. Spot dodge it, dude. Just roll through it, use your iframes. Nice, nice. The black bun burger from Carl's Jr. was turning people's poop green.
Who cares if your poop is green? It just makes it easier to tell it apart from the blood.
I don't like okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna word this very carefully. I don't like food that is obviously recolored. And I say obviously because I realize that everything is, like, recolored, you know? Unless...
You wanna give another go?
Yeah, sure. Like, you know, normally I think most of the stuff that you eat is probably brown. Like, generally, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's a lot of, yeah,
like
color and stuff.
Yeah, if you didn't put any coloration, I bet, like, ketchup is probably, like, brown if they didn't recolor it, you know?
Yeah.
So I get it, right? But when stuff is, like
activated charcoal? Is that what they use to make the burger bun black?
I don't know. When stuff is, like, dramatically recolored, though, I cannot stand it. Remember when there was, like, green ketchup?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I still think about that, and it grosses me out. You loved the green ketchup. Oh, man. I was at a friend's house for, like, their birthday party, and they had green ketchup. Oh, that's the first time I've been eaten. They had green ketchup, and, like, I took one bite of the green ketchup burger, and I thought to myself, you know, oh, wow, it tastes just like normal ketchup. And then I looked down at the ketchup, at the burger with, like, green shit oozing out of it, and I could not eat another bite.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that they wouldn't have both. And you'd be forced to have green.
Oh, well, I mean, it was already on the burger.
Yeah.
You know, what, were they going to scrape it off and then put red ketchup on for me?
They could just give you another burger.
Yeah.
Because you're a dumb little kid
Yeah, I guess.
who can't eat the other one.
I'm getting better at that slime part. How much green ketchup would it take to turn your poop green?
I think it's blue stuff that turns your poop green.
Yeah. It does seem like it. Or black, according to the Black Bun Carl's Jr. burger.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've never eaten at Carl's Jr., but, like, the movie Idiocracy, I feel like, really sullied that place's reputation. In my mind, at least. I just see it as the place that idiots go.
It's the same place as Hardee's, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, and Hardee's had those terrible advertisements.
With the hand?
With, like, the Tex-Mex girls. Remember that?
No.
You don't remember? It's Tex. It's Mex. And they're like, oh, God.
That sounds really familiar.
I'm trying to remember the rest of it.
That sounds really familiar.
Their commercials were super stupid and annoying. Oh God. Oh, I missed my opportunity. Wait. There we go. But yeah, I've never been to Carl's Jr. and I can't remember ever being to Hardee's, except we might have gone there once when I was a small child. I think Dad doesn't like Hardee's or something.
Yeah, he had something against them.
Yeah, so we never went there as a family. It's so funny to like hear that stuff now and think about it, because it's just like me, you know.
What do you mean, to just have a grudge against a place?
Well, just to be really picky in general, you know. Like, it's just funny to kind of learn recently that Dad is like really picky about food and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's like he probably went to Hardee's and they like made his burger wrong.
Right.
And just like forever doesn't like Hardee's because like one employee fucked something up.
Yeah.
One time.
But also, though, he is really picky about certain stuff, you know.
Yeah. Is this game really only this long with this next level as the last level?
It can't be.
It's the
But
ultimate
maybe.
race.
Maybe, though. I mean, we're almost number 1 on the leaderboard. If that is the whole game, though, I'd be pretty happy with it. I'd certainly like a little bit more, though, if that's the whole thing.
I feel like Final Fantasy Tactics is way shorter than I remember.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised I'm almost like at the end. I'm surprised I'm at the end of the game already.
Okay. Here we go. I feel like I've got one shot at this. Oh, I might not even have one
You're
shot.
at no time.
Dang, so close.
Getting close.
I was only number 9 on that one, though. But, you know, the others are pretty close.
Let's go back to Fucko.
Oh, you need Fucko to place. Man, I've been out of water for so long.
Me too, man. You get to, like, man, even like a couple drops feels good.
Yeah. I'd go fill our water bottles up, but I've got a cat sleeping on my lap.
Oh, I didn't make it.
I feel like it's against the cat code to disturb the napping cat.
It seems like you sit down and a cat jumps on your lap immediately every time.
It's true. It's true.
He won't be back.
If I got up, he'd just be right back here after.
No.
All right. During your run here, I'll go fill up both our water bottles.
Nice. Thank you. I'm like dying of thirst over here. Magic won't even move. He's grooming. I do that every time. Oh. Here's where I always get screwed at this part. Like, I can't do this. Boom. Alright, so I gotta do the silly one. Oh, it gives you minus 5 seconds when you fall? Oh my god, I can't do it.
Yeah, sometimes you just get into a spiral where you just keep falling.
Get this thing.
Alright, there we go. We're back. We're hydrated. And magic is still in my lap.
Yeah, I'm botching it on this last level like real bad. I can barely make it to the last level. I don't even know. Yeah, there's got to be something after this, maybe. I don't know. There's got to be something, maybe.
Yeah, like maybe this is just the end of the first world.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that is like the last obstacle. Alright, alright. Fucko placed.
Oh, that was good stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, here we go.
Okay, I feel like I could actually beat it now that I'm hydrated.
Someday I'll go for those extra points. Because, you know, if it was the whole game, that would leave a lot of optimization, you know, for more points and whatnot. Because you gotta do the bonus things like defeat that marble, and you gotta do them fast.
Plus, maybe these levels take up like a shitload of like space.
Mm-hmm. All right, all right.
there's like a mirror in the viewfinder of the camera.
Oh.
You know, if you look in the camera up there, it's like a mirror.
Oh, yeah.
But then down here, it's not. That's crazy.
Oops. All right, all right. Whoo, boy.
All right, here you go. It's just this. Here's the silly one though.
I don't know if I'm doing okay right now. But I think this is where I really botched it last time. It is silly that this is like a tiny area, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they deliver on the silly. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh my god, dude.
Dude.
It's like this game's got, like, rubber banding. Where, when you're doing okay, suddenly, you bounce further off the walls and everything's harder. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, I don't think I have a ton of time here, but...
I don't know, 25 to start.
I'll
So you get 45 total.
Alright, I'll just have to do this starting part a bit faster than I usually do. Just like that, there we go. And then, don't mess this up. There we go. Get over that, come down here. Yeah, well, okay. And then, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Perfectly straight down, even though it's real slow. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. No, this is exactly like last time because of that, where I have 8 seconds right here. Nah, yeah, there's no way. Disappointing because once again, it's like, I was doing okay, and then it just fucking started just botching things out of control. Like, it doesn't feel like the level got that much harder. It felt like I stopped being able to perform well, you know? Where I was just bouncing off of shit. Oh, you made the cycle.
Nah, then he sweeps him up. No.
Oh no. Okay. I never got a magic wand last run, did I? What do you do to do that?
I have no idea.
Oh. Do you remember me being in a church musical called Manger Mania?
No. Actually, I don't.
Okay, I was wondering if you had to go to it. You probably did.
Manger Mania. Why'd you want to be in that? Because you thought it was fun to be in a play.
No, I hated it.
Why were you in it?
It was part of Sunday school.
Oh.
But it wasn't Sunday school.
Yeah,
what was it? It was
CCD.
CCD. Yeah, it was on Wednesdays. But yeah, it was like part of that. We had to be in some stupid play. Oh, it was the worst. At least though,
Were you a sheep?
no,
Just
trying to remember something.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The patterns are way too long. Oh, okay, so it was one of those dumb, like, musicals of children where they're all standing on a set of bleachers, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all those kids were, oh, yeah, we were raised Catholic. Like, all the kids are standing on a rack of bleachers, right?
Yeah, I don't know what CCD stands for, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. Singing a bunch of songs. I was one of the wise men, you know, because it was about the nativity, hence Manger Mania, right? And there's like the 3 wise men that come to witness Jesus, right? And luckily, they had the 3 wise men, like, they come out later in the play. They walk out and they, like, stand there for a second while there's one scene, and then they leave. And I was one of them, and so I didn't have to sing any songs. I did not have to stand on the bleachers and sing all these stupid songs, luckily. And I didn't even know that.
I don't know how to, like... Wow, that was fucking frustrating.
I still had to practice all the songs because it didn't seem like anyone kind of knew what they were doing or what was going on. It was like at the last minute, you know, they dressed us up in the wise men costumes and we're like, all right, your scene's coming up later. And I was like, oh, you mean I don't have to be on the bleachers singing right now? Okay. And then, you know, so I was backstage the whole time. It was pretty great. It was real dumb though. It was like
co-fraternity of Christian doctrine.
Oh my god, dude. It was one of those plays where like part of the play was about the kids making a play. So there are like scenes of written dialogue where the kids are like debating what they should name the play.
Yeah.
And shit like just the most embarrassing shit, you know.
What do we call it? How about Manger Mania?
Like, oh my god, it was bad.
Yep.
So yeah, I was just wondering if you remembered having to go to it or anything like that.
No, but I don't remember Manger Mania.
Cool.
At least you were one of the wise men, though.
Yeah, I did.
Did you get to wear a fake beard?
Yes, I believe so. Sunglasses, fake beard.
Why would you have sunglasses on?
Because the wise men were like cool. They were like cool dudes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we strutted down the aisle. Probably had to stop and kneel, you know, when we got in front of the cross.
Oh my god, remember in church how you have to like genuflect before you sit in the fucking things?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so like up its own ass. You know what I mean? Like unreasonably. Shit like that.
There is a lot of tradition for the sake of tradition, for sure. Genuflect. I wouldn't have even remembered that that's what it was called.
Yeah, you gotta like bow your head to the fake Jesus.
Every time that you walk in front of it and stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, if there was a big statue of like Chuck Schuldiner, you know, I might stop and bow to it as I walk by.
Don't you turn your back on the Lord.
Oh my god, that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In line for confession.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah.
he like not supposed to face the confessional door?
Yeah, like you're supposed to be yeah. So if you got, first of all, there's confession, right, where you have to go and confess your sins, and when everybody is in line for confession, they're supposed to. The confessionals are at the far end of the church, right, and the big Jesus is in the front of the church.
Yeah, the confessionals are in the back,
Yeah.
and Jesus is in the front.
And when you're waiting for your turn to be in confession, you're supposed to be facing Jesus. So basically, you're in line backwards, or like facing away. And at one point, I was standing there for a minute,
You have to confess really stupid shit, Fuzzy Boots. It's like the stupidest fucking thing ever. You have to confess that you did things that human boys do. It's fucking ridiculous. It's
Right, yeah. Like you gotta tell him everything.
I took an extra cookie that my parents said I couldn't have.
Right, like stuff like that.
I snuck downstairs and watched a fucking...
But if you,
Conan O'Brien.
I'll tell you exactly what happens though if you don't have anything to confess. If you go in there and you say you have nothing to confess, the priest he'll educate you on all of the things that you have sinned on without even knowing it,
Right.
Sometimes perhaps maybe you should be dedicating more of your time to the Lord. Maybe you were getting too caught up in your hobbies and you weren't that's
You
time
could have
that,
spent a little time praying instead of building that model airplane, Billy.
right, like stuff like that, But anyway, the story that we're getting at is one
Now, if you look
time.
below the screen, you'll see a small hole, or glory hole. He's a priest.
Yeah. One time, I was at confession, and I had to look away for a minute, right?
Say 3 Hail Marys and put your penis in the glory hole.
I had to go. Flex loves priest molestation jokes.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
One time I just had to I was looking at where I was in line for a second, and this crotchety old lady who was walking by grabbed my shoulders and whipped me back around and said, "Don't turn your back on the Lord." And I was just as a kid, just what the fuck?
Man, you can't fuck up at all ever on
Yeah.
that part.
So anyway, that's the old confession story.
Confession was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Yeah, confession was I think it was the worst part of growing up in that environment, going to church, having to go to church every Sunday really sucked. Having to go to religious ed every Wednesday.
I think religious ed was the worst thing.
Really sucked.
That was the worst thing. That was way worse than going to confession.
Confession was not very frequent, but when you had to do it, I thought it was the worst thing.
Stations of the Cross was really shitty.
Yeah. Right. It was Stations was it was going to church every Sunday, except now it was 3 hours long. Every
No, I don't
week
think
for
it was
a
that
while.
long.
I feel like it was. Maybe it was 2 hours long. It was at least twice as long as regular mass, which was generally an hour long.
Yeah, maybe it was long. I don't know.
Because it's one of those things, we're talking
There's
about...
13 of them or something.
There's 13 of them, and...
Even if each one was 10 minutes, that would still be that'd be over 2 hours.
And, the thing is, too, they don't just... It's not like you just go through them. It's okay, we did Station 1, now it's time to say 3 Our Fathers and a Hail Mary.
Yeah,
Then
right.
you do Station 3, now 3 Our Fathers
You're
and a
right.
Hail Mary,
It
you
is
know?
like that.
Oh, jeez.
What about saying the rosary?
Saying the rosary was real bad. It's just so boring.
It's such a weird thing. It's do you realize what you're fucking doing with your time?
Yeah, because, right. the rosary, you probably say the Hail Mary literally 70 times.
Yeah, it's like,
right.
So I don't know if you guys know what praying the rosary is. It's like each bead is a prayer. So you say like the Hail Mary like 5 times, and then you say like the Our Father, which is a longer prayer.
I think it's 10.
The Hail Mary is like a pretty short prayer. But the Glory Be was the shortest prayer.
That's the one before eating?
No, that's the one that it's just really short. I remember it was really short. It's like one phrase.
I remember okay, this is kind of funny. When we would pray as kids, as a family,
yeah.
And like sometimes it would be like one of the kids would start the next prayer, you know? And we all had a little mental index of 10 different prayers, you know. My favorite, I would always start the St. Michael. Because the St. Michael one was about like demons and stuff, you know?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like St. Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle, protect us against the wickedness and snares of the devil, or something like that. That was like the start of it.
Yeah.
And it's like really badass.
Yeah.
I would always start that one.
That's funny.
I don't remember the rest of
Protect us
it.
from the wickedness and snares of the devil,
That's funny.
and guide our souls into heaven.
But yeah, dude, if you guys don't know specifically, like, you know what a rosary necklace looks like, right? Where it's a bunch of beads? Well, specifically, it's like a cross, and then it's like one bead, and then a chain link, and then 3 beads, and then a chain link, and then 1 bead, and then a chain link, and then that's when the loop starts. And the loop is like 1 bead, chain link, 10 beads, chain link, 1 chain, 10 chain, 1 chain, 10, and there's like 7 of them or something. Maybe there's less than that. But you hold all of the beads one at a time, and for every one of the groups of 10s, for every single bead on there, you say the entire Hail Mary. And then it's like you get to one of the singled out ones and you say the Our Father.
The Our Father is the longest prayer.
Yeah. And you go around the whole necklace doing that. And then you go down the small part. I don't know what prayers you say on that one, but they might be different. I don't exactly remember. And then you say one on the cross. And it takes fucking forever. But it's like, what are you doing? You're just saying these things.
Dude, like the gravity's fucked up on that thing.
It's because the level is silly. That's an incline.
28 seconds I've got? No way.
But yeah, it's kind of funny to think back to the St. Michael thing and remember that's totally a thing, where that's always the one I wanted to say, and I think about it now and it's just totally the most metal one.
Alright.
The old ice patch.
Protect us from the wickedness and snares of the devil.
Alright. I got this one. But yeah, sorry if you guys don't like to hear a bunch of religion talk, but it was a large part of our childhoods because that was the home that we were raised in. It wasn't like it was kind of weird. As in, like, I was gonna say, it wasn't like, well, yeah, I don't know. Most people's childhoods, you think? I don't know, man. None of my friends, like, I did not know a single other person in school that had to go to mass every week.
Yeah, either do I.
I did know a couple people that went to Catholic school though before they went to high school. Their like elementary school experience was a Catholic school. Shoot, it's this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I knew. So that is the one, or that is one thing that I'm very grateful for, is that we didn't have to go to a Catholic school. You know, we still went to public elementary, middle, and high school. Whoa! But yeah, prayer in general has always been kind of a weird thing to me. I guess not necessarily. If you have like a very specific meaning to the words that you think,
Yeah.
then it can be meditative, right?
Yeah.
Definitely as a kid, though, it was just, I memerized the words, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, I'm bad unless I say this 10 times, or whatever the fuck.
And, it's just kind of if you apply that idea to adults, because I'm sure a lot of, like, with prayers, I'm sure a lot of adults kind of do the same thing, you know, never really learned exactly what they mean, and I just feel like it's a big waste of time to have that idea to think that, like, if you just say words that you memorized, then you're doing something good. I don't know.
What do you think about the Pledge of Allegiance?
I think it's real dumb to have kids play. It's like brainwashy and weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, not even getting into, like, the part where it's about God, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just think the Pledge of Allegiance in general is just a borderline creepy, weird, brainwashy thing.
Do you remember having to say it in Zanewood?
I remember, yeah, like in school in general, yeah.
Really?
Whoops.
Like in Hanover?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it in Hanover, but I'm sure they did it.
Yeah. And in Buffalo, it was like...
I don't remember at Buffalo either.
Oh, yeah, it was like a kid would, like every day a different student would lead the class in it, over the intercom. It was
It doesn't do that, Fuzzy.
It was actually a big, like, debate in our class, like one, like, social issue that our high school had that kids debated about and wrote, you know, editorials in the school newspaper about and stuff.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Journalism was one of my least favorite classes.
Oh yeah. So one of the things that a lot of people wrote about and stuff was the debate of whether we should be saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Like, maybe I'm, like, I don't know, maybe I'm a hipster or whatever, but in school, when all the kids said the Pledge of Allegiance, I didn't. I just fucking sat there. And a lot of kids in our school did that, like, started to, you know.
Yeah.
That was part of my hippie liberal reputation that I was known as. Okay, here we go. Straight down. And then just no mistakes. No mistakes. Wait for the one gap. There we go. Oh, yep, I'm fucked now. Damn. But I still gotta practice it, you know? Okay, that's how you do it later. Oh, okay. Now I know for the future you can fall off right there.
Nah, I'll try it maybe one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my diaper score is okay. My diaper score's still on there. How about exhorted? Exhorted, I guess.
Were you confirmed?
No, I actually
Oh, okay.
I did all the steps up to it, but then didn't go to the confirmation thing, and Mom and Dad were really mad. But I'm just like, I just don't fucking believe in it.
Okay, yeah.
And like,
I didn't believe in it at that time, but I still went through the motions just to not have to deal with Mom and Dad being mad at me.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got confirmed. The bishop slapped me.
I should have just done. I should have just done it because even though I didn't believe it, it's like, well, then what's the problem with it? Just don't believe it then. But you can still just do it to appease others. But I guess I decided I'm not gonna do that. That's like why I don't know. Like, Mom always wanted us to, like, go to church on her birthday and stuff, and I just decided, I'm never gonna go to church again. So, like, now when I have to go to, like, a wedding or a funeral, and it's basically a church, that's, like, the only time I'm, like, exposed to it.
Yeah. You're referring to, like, after we were both moved out and all that, there was, like, a little while, where, you know, our parents still go to church every Sunday, but then also,
they'd want us to, like, go to church on Christmas with them.
Right.
Or, like, on my mom's birthday. Oh, 'cause my mom's birthday is on Christmas.
Right.
So she would, like, she'd want us to go to church with her on her birthday, but it's just like, no, I'm not going to church anymore. Well, I'm not Catholic, so I don't want to go to Catholic Mass.
That was another thing, too, about, like, so when we say we went to church every week, on top of that, it was every holiday, Christmas Eve and Christmas.
No, it wasn't Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Yes, it was.
No way.
We
went to church 2 days in a row?
Yes, we went to...
No way!
Yes, I'm positive. We went to church on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
You couldn't get the goddamn Eucharist both times.
Maybe we didn't. As in, like, maybe that's correct and we did not do that. Because that's a thing that Dad would be, you're not supposed to do it more than once a week.
Right, yeah. You can't just...
Yes, I remember sitting there and like, feeling like, do people think that we don't believe in it and that's why we're not getting communion with everybody else right now? You know,
well,
like sitting there on the pew?
Maybe 1 year, for some reason, you did it twice, but it wasn't a yearly thing to go both. It was not a regular thing to go on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Okay,
I believe that 1 year you had to go on both.
Well, in any case,
and that's what you know,
remember. Thanksgiving, Good Friday.
Thanksgiving isn't a religious holiday.
Holy Thursday.
We didn't go on Thanksgiving.
Ash Wednesday. We went on every holiday.
Not Thanksgiving.
Maybe not Thanksgiving,
it's not a religious
but probably
holiday.
on Thanksgiving.
It's not
we went every holiday.
Every religious holiday.
Anyway.
Stations of the fucking Cross and shit.
So that would be why then, after we are both moved out and we're both, you know, we both don't go to church and stuff, then our parents for a little while would still do something like that. Like, well, it's my birthday, so come to church with us today. But yeah, nowadays the only time that I'm at church is for a wedding or a funeral. Which it's really weird that when you go to those things, it's just like a mass. Like when you go to a Catholic funeral, it's like just a regular ass praise Jesus mass. And then during the homily, instead of the priest, you know, doing their normal unscripted lecture,
they pretend like they knew the dead man for a sec. I didn't much get to speak to him, but I sure wish I had.
I spoke to all their family members, and this is what they had to say about Jesus. So, yeah, you know...
I think he had a good relationship with the Lord.
And then they'll start talking about the Lord for a little bit.
Yeah, like, it's...
and how important his relationship with the Lord was.
Yeah, it's a little... It can be a little disrespectful, honestly. Hey, Greybeard.
What up?
All right. I'm beating it. You know how confident I am in this run? We're marble. We're the marble.
Mm-hmm. You're the marble itself.
Let's go. By the power of Satan.
What do you think of, like, the idea of a guardian angel? It's one of the things I think is the stupidest part of almost. Like, so, like, when you're born, you're, like, issued an angel that follows you around all the time. So, like, every time you're, like, not getting hurt, it's not because of you. Or, like, even the idea that, like, when you want to sin, it's the devil doing it. It's, like, it, like, takes away your humanity.
I have big issues with that aspect of things. Like, Because, okay, I was, like, really drilling Dad one day about it, trying to get an answer out of him to say, like, okay, so you have a guardian angel who's fighting off demons, and the demons want you to sin? Because our dad was talking about how, like, when you sin, it's because you're partially possessed. I don't know if he still believes this, or maybe he was just spitballing one day or something, but he was saying this, right?
Yeah.
And I was like drilling him like, okay, so at what point of the spiritual transaction does the demon like physically change the electrical signals happening in your brain to cause you to perform bad actions, you know? Like at some point,
wouldn't that be a legal defense?
At some point there needs to be a conversion from spiritual to physical, right?
Yeah.
And that's all. And the thing is, also, like, the idea of being partially possessed and that's what makes you do bad things, that's what Scientology is. That's exactly what Scientology is.
Yeah, it's like all the spirits that died in the volcano or whatever.
And there's, like, a war between good spirits and bad spirits, and that's what makes people do good and bad things. So anyway, yeah, I got big problems with the idea that like angels and demons are what decide whether you do good or bad things, because then also it's completely unfair to judge somebody because they got possessed.
That's what I'm saying. It could be a legal defense. It was
no. I mean for going to hell. I mean it's bullshit to send someone to hell because their guardian angel didn't protect them from the demons.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right, that whole, like, school of thought, I think, is, super flawed, and yeah, it doesn't...
Oh, man, you wasted, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's no way I'm beating this run after that performance there.
Yeah, it's like you can't fuck up ever.
Sometimes, you know, now it is kind of fun, though. Where, like, nowadays, I kind of like to have that kind of conversation with Dad. Because nowadays, now that I'm not under it, you know, I just think it's really interesting to just hear him describe how he thinks shit works, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why last time when I was talking to him, I just wanted to sit there and listen to him, and, you know, and you kept, like, cutting in and... But I was like, nah, just let him dig himself deeper with all this bizarre shit he's saying.
I mean, to be fair, he was talking about people, like, killing humans and harvesting their adrenochrome.
Oh, it was ridiculous shit he was saying, yeah. That's why I wanted him...
And that you can't do it to animals because Satan only wants it to be humans.
That's why I wanted him to keep going.
He already said that much!
I wanted him...
It's crazy!
I wanted him to realize how crazy he sounded. So that's why I kept asking him more questions. Explain it further, please. Explain to me why Satan wants the children. You know what I mean? Like, I just want him to really think about it more than the people who told him it was true in the first place ever cared to describe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have one shot at this. No! The fucking black marble just...
He ruined it.
It ruined the run.
Black marble ruined the run.
I mean, other things ruined the run leading up to it, you know, but like that put the nail in the coffin.
Kiss of death. Nah, I'm good on Marble Madness.
All right. I'm getting this one.
You can try again. I've had too much marbles.
The power of Satan did not pull through on that one.
One time I was with a couple of my friends, and like this guy came up and was asking us, like, this guy came up and started asking us about like Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember saying to him, yeah, I don't know, like, going to hell, it kind of seems like being in the mafia. And, like, it seems kind of cool. And, also, wouldn't it be easy to cut a deal with the devil? Like, hey, man, send me back to the earth, and I'll bring back, like, 2 souls.
Oh, sure.
Like, it'd be easy to cut a deal with the devil, so, like, you could get out of hell pretty easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the guy just not staying and arguing about anything. Just leaving. Just being like, alright. But, like, comparing it to the mafia, and that would be cool. But, like, who approaches a group of 3, like, teenagers?
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, man, just... I don't know.
There was a Jehovah's Witness that would come to my door every, like, few months, and I'd just talk to him for, I don't know, I'd probably talk to him for, like, a half hour each time that they came.
About what? About Jehovah's Witness?
About religion in general, and how I'm not interested in it. Like, he was saying that, like, isn't it, like, really cool that, like, God made, like, nature and all these trees, and he made humans and stuff, and I was saying, like, nah, I think that that's, like, really boring. Like, I think that the idea of, like, like, evolution from single cells and how everything evolves to adapt to the world and over billions of years, I think that's fascinating. The idea that it was all designed, I think, is boring. So, you know, we just had conversations like that. Nah, it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. What about the banana? It's the atheist's nightmare. It's designed so perfectly that it proves intelligent design.
This one's bad. Now it does this. There we go. There we go. No. No. Oh, Flex, I'm botching it. It's a botch. Flex, I'm botching it.
Oh, yeah, it was a bot. You lost a lot of... You lost like 20 seconds. It's... I don't know, man. Religion is so insane.
One thing that I think is really interesting about, like, the Bible and the way that people describe it to you versus how it's actually written, from what I understand, is that, like, Satan isn't that bad of a guy in the Bible.
It's, he needs to exist.
It's
for, like, the story, for, like, Jesus to be able to, like, be the savior.
I'm just much, like, I'm interested in the idea that Satan isn't evil, he's just, like, anti-God?
Yeah.
As in, like, God represents, like, authority, and Satan represents, like, anarchy, you could say.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, critical thinking and shit. So it's, like, the eating of the apple, right? It's, like, there's nothing wrong with them doing that. It's just, you know, he just says, like, why don't you just, why not? You know what I mean?
Right. Like, well, why can't you eat it?
Right. And, like, that's how he's actually written. And I think that that's, like, so interesting from that perspective, where it's like that, you know, God expects blind faith and you to obey, right?
I think...
And Satan just kind of messes with that. And that's not evil, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah, I think the idea of saying that God already knows everything that's gonna happen is dumb, and that just shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah, right.
They gave him too many powers.
Oh, man!
Oh, that's it! Wow, dude, you beat Marble Madness. You're way better at video games than me.
You got up to the same spot. You just didn't clutch it.
I couldn't clutch it though. You were able to beat Marble Madness though. You're able to beat it first day. Nice.
Well, taken that, I mean, that's a big part of Shin Megami Tensei in general. And that's honestly why, like, I've started to kind of look at it from that angle and realize, like, wait a second, that is kind of just how the Bible is written, you know, is like, from my experience, is that, like,
right, like,
it seems like it's the people who interpret it and say, and like,
that Satan's really bad.
Yeah. All right.
It's like, God demands, like, too much, kind of.
Right.
And Satan's like, you're being unreasonable.
Yeah.
Don't eat the fruit.
The idea is that God makes us with all these biological functions that we're not allowed to do. Biological functions, not just sex I'm talking about. I just mean, like, we're fucking wired to desire things, you know?
Yeah.
But we can't, you know? And Satan's just like, why not, though? Why not?
Yeah, right.
Just fucking think about it and just do what you want. And, you know, you'll figure it out for yourself. And it's like, okay, so those are the opposing forces. But people interpret it, and people then relay it back to people who want you in their under God religion, says to you that those desires and all that is bad and evil, and you should resent that and be against it. And now you're part of a team that's against it, and you're righteous for it. You know what I mean?
Can your phone tell when you're looking at it?
It depends on the phone.
Because doesn't it seem like if you're, like, on the phone, every time you look at the screen, it lights back up?
Oh, I think that's the camera right there, knowing that, like, it's dark, so it's up against your head.
Okay, yeah.
I think if you put your finger over it, it does the same thing.
Okay, so it's some phones probably do that with, like, eyeball tracking and face tracking.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, okay. Mine's probably has something way more easy, something like that.
Flex has only had a smartphone for, like, a few months.
It's true.
But yeah, there are things like, you can have the YouTube app pause when you look away.
I have a
stuff like that.
smartphone, though, now. Is a proximity sensor? That sounds kind of weird.
But there...
I got a really big one.
Here, let's get this going back on, and let's just kind of chit-chat for the last little bit here. So I beat Marble Madness. Are you sure you don't want to give it one more go?
Nah, I'm good.
But there we go. Yeah. So that game was sweet. RoboCop was like, you know, it was alright. I played a little bit more.
I thought it was gonna suck,
yeah.
And it didn't suck. It was actually kind of sweet.
It seemed like it was gonna kind of suck when we thought that you couldn't continue, but now that's not a problem.
It's got NES jank with like, where like, okay, like the robot guys that you have to punch, the kick puncher guys, they're kind of shitty and don't feel great to fight, but it's like, I don't know, it's just, it's an NES game. There's enemies like that in it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fun.
So overall, I thought it was fun, and then Marble Madness was great. I loved it, and
yep, Marble Madness is great.
And we did it. All right.
Heck yeah.
So, the other games that we bought from the store.
Oh yeah.
You for Genesis, what'd you get?
Yeah, I got Shining in the Darkness.
Yeah. This is a game that Dying Camel has been playing recently. He's in the middle of a playthrough of that right now.
Yeah, so this is the first game in the Shining series.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shining Force might be the next one.
And the people, there might be more of them.
But yeah, well,
and the people who made the Shining games eventually became Camelot and made Golden Sun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool thing there. The other game I got was Blaster Master for NES.
Oh, right. I forgot what your other game
which I've never played. I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So.
Oh man, I kind of want. You'd have to clean it.
Yeah. Someday soon we'll pop that in and play it.
You don't even know what it's like at all?
No, I have no idea what it is.
I think you're gonna really like it.
Nice.
Especially the. I mean, do you not even want to hear about it?
I mean, what do you got? Especially the what?
Well, there's like part of it is like you're driving in the car, like traversing the terrain in the car, and it's kind of like Metroid.
Ooh.
But like, it's a lot like Metroid, but instead of Samus running around, you're like this car driving around.
Oh.
And then there's a part where you get out of the car and you're like the boy. And it's like a 4-way you can go. It's like a 3D thing where you shoot a gun and stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, but I think driving around the car and like the Metroid type shit is like the best.
Nice. I also bought a couple other games online because the local store didn't have them, but I got.
Your name is like Jason? Yeah.
I got a couple games that I'll show you guys once they arrive in the mail. So yeah, there we go. That was the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, Flex.
Yeah.
And let's see who's on here. I got this whole playlist of game songs, but sometimes I just put it on Final Fantasy VII and just leave it there for a while. It just never disappoints. Popo is playing some Bloodborne. When I think of Marble Madness, I think of Popo because of one specific clip of him, which he'll probably play if we bring it up. So ask him about Marble Madness and enjoy his Bloodborne playthrough, and have yourselves a good night. Bye!